Alrighty, welcome to Western Springs Stadium in Auckland. It's the home ground of the famous Ponsonby Rugby Club, and if you think about elite clubs around New Zealand, not many can really compete with Ponsonby. The last 7 years they've won the Auckland Gallagher Shield, the premium grade trophy they play for up these ways. And today they're hosting the guys from College Rifles, who we've been following for the last couple of weeks. Bit of a change for the Rifles fella. They're back on the old grass strip here, but I'm sure they'll adapt. Ponsonby's presently placed 4th on the ladder this season. Rifles are 7th, so they've got a bit of work to do. And if you look around, you see there's a bit of an amphitheatre shape around Western Springs. They obviously have rock concerts and that here, and the wind coming from where I'm pointing over my shoulder here, that's really going to swirl around a bit, so it could cause some havoc with the kickers. So it'll be an interesting watch today, so settle in at home and stoke the fire, get a cold bevy, and we'll rip into it soon. The players are about to come out, but we'll just have a quick chat to one of the College Rifles management here. All fired up, mate?
Yeah, yep.
Should be a good day.
It is. No, it's all about us. You know, I don't think Rifles have beaten ponies for a few years, so we're just doing what we have to do, not worry about them.
Genuine shot?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think we're excited about it, and you know, we've just got to make sure that we perform what we want to do, eh?
Yeah, and only one change that I could note from last week, or a couple of changes in the Rifles lineup. Stu Bell back in at hooker.
Yep.
Bring Nathan Humphries into the propping position. Old Tax goes onto the bench there.
And John Coker comes back into 8.
John Coker back in, so Bearsy's back in the second row.
And Jared Dunn is back at centre.
Oh, Dunny's back from his little sojourn overseas, is he?
Yes.
Oh dear, well that's going to bode well for later on in the evening. Anyway, as I say, the players are about to come out, so I'm going to go back to the commentary position and we'll speak to you then. Thanks a lot,
Enjoy.
So it looks like Rifles is going to have the kick-off, and of course it'll be Robbie Scott to get things underway.
Viewers who have been watching College Rifles TV will have noticed the number 13, Jared Dunn, who's back in the side. He's been plying his trade overseas. Damaging ball carrier, he'll no doubt make his presence felt in the 13 jersey early.
And speaking of 13s, the one for Ponsonby will be a familiar name to many of you, Tony Kunwaiu. Played a fair bit of professional rugby and ripped stuff down Otago way. But it's early pressure on Marsden, he makes a good fist of it and managed to hold his ground there. Not the ideal service for a first 5, that. And that's the half chance they needed to put some real pressure on, and Ponsonby could turn this over and open their account in the opening minutes.
I think that might have been the skipper, Pom Simona, with that hit on Scotty.
Yeah, I think it was Poe. The referee's seen an infringement in there. Down, I can't see anything for Charlie. Ponsonby now setting it down out to Chili Ben Williams, and he's looking to use his midfielders, but they've rushed up on nicely and turned over possession as Edwards tries to put a man to space. That's Shelford, is it? No, sorry, stand correct. That's Schmeichel. He had a good, strong game last week too, and he'll be looking to replicate some of that form. That turned out quite well for Rifles there.
Good work by Schmeichel. We've seen him really come to the fore in the last couple of weeks with his pace on the outside. Not much to him, but I'll tell you what, he can give you a bloody good fend.
Failing to find touch with that one, Dunny. Got plenty on it, but you really want to kill the ball if you're going to kick it that far away from your forwards. Oh, and it's all on. This guy's about to get sent off. He's just punched him square in the face. There's no need for this. think you might be able to see that one on the replay, and I dare say the boys at the Auckland Rugby Judiciary on Tuesday evening will be wanting to have another look at that. That didn't look flash, and it certainly sounded like a sickening blow. That's right. Straight red card. Won't stand for that. Now they're down to 14 for the rest of the game. And they're one of these teams, Ponsonby, if they start scoring points, they can accumulate them quite quickly. And that's obviously something that the captain and coach would have talked about for Rifles. Managed to force another penalty. What's he going for here? Holding. Well, it's a quick tap and go. Dunny's having a run. Welcome back. Oh, take a seat. He gets rid of one. Now they've got genuine opportunities outside. Oh, he didn't have that ball too long before he...
Yeah, questionable. Might have been an early tackle there. The ref hasn't seen it.
He's playing advantage for the knock-on to Ponsonby, and they've got a chance to use it now. Down the far side of the track, our vision's a bit skewed, but I'm sure you can see it fine at home live stream. They'd be disappointing to miss the opportunity of getting a victory, especially with the reigning champs one man down. Testing a little nudge from Williams, tried to regather himself, but knocked on, and it was a fair attempt, but I don't think he was ever really going to make it. As we get our first text from the day from the viewers. We're not going to read that out.
Robbie Scott, good little burst down the blind side there.
Taken high and low and bundled into touch. But I dare say both coaches want half-time to come as quickly as possible so they can rally their troops, have a word, just get everyone to settle down a bit, get some composure.
Oh, that's solid in the midfield from both teams there. Ponsonby running it hard, but closed down by Rifles. Big Ben Bacon makes a charge in 5. Not often you see the number 5 carrying the ball. And Pomsimona with a little burst.
Oh, good work by the skipper. Held him up though. Rifles really digging deep now just to hold on before half-time. They're really under the pump on their goal line here.
Crucial part of the game, this for Rifles.
If they held him up, can Ponsonby get him down? Viv's unsighted, what's he doing around the back of the ruck? Stand side on. There you go.
Ponsonby back screaming for it.
Yeah, they see an opportunity out here. Oh, now an opportunity for Rifles. Oh, no, this pass.
Rocky Khan ghosted across. Might have missed a couple of kicks at goal, but there was no doubting that one.
Yeah, 5-0 right on the stroke at half-time, and Ponsonby would be bloody happy to go into the break-up. Obviously the man down, trying to make it 7. Third attempt at goal, the first 2 unsuccessful, both pushed to the left. Got quite a good angle here, so he'll be looking to curl it left to right as you look at it. Just taps it up there, lets the wind do the rest.
Oh, it's off the upright. That's half-time, folks, so it's 5-0 here at Western Springs.
Yeah, welcome back to Western Springs. Sorry about that, just a few technical issues with our mic receiver there, but we've got that under control and no change to the score. There's only been a minute and a half gone in the second half. It's still 5-0 to Ponsonby. That's Ponsonby in the white and blue on the right-hand side of your screen. Of course, College Rifles in the navy blue. 5-0 to Ponsonby. Putting up to big Nathan Humphreys. Welcome back to the team, Nathan. Good to have him taking the ball up and doing his bit for the cause. Now it's up to Hayden Edwards, who had a barnstorming game last week. He's a hard man to bring down, and he's taken 2 or 3 with him again and managed to lay it back. Ref's called a knock on. Hayden's claiming that it was taken out of his hands by the opposition.
We might be able to get a few words from Andrew Hickey. He's a most obliging character. Of course, Dad is watching the stream live from Australia. See if we can get a few words from your boy.
Back to the action here, and another maul's collapsed out, and another penalty for Ponsonby, and Rifles aren't doing themselves any favours by conceding these penalties.
Yeah, they're a smart team, Ponsonby. They've won the last 7 Gallagher Shields on the trot, 9 out of the last 10. Really are the powerhouse club in Auckland Club Rugby and even in New Zealand Rugby. Might not have been the best of seasons for them so far, but you can bet your bottom dollar come playoffs time, they'll be there.
And the kicking duties have been handed over to Brett Williams there. He makes no mistakes, straight down the middle. That makes it 8-0. 11 minutes gone, second half.
Again, look for Jared Bear here at the tail of the line-out. We've got the black headgear on. He's been disrupting this Ponsonby line-out all game. Once again, he gets up there and he wins it back for College Rifles. He's been a real threat.
Some may say outside arm, but he's allowed it to go on. And rightly so.
Got Dane Shelford leaving the field.
So Dane has been given a spell. His work's done for the afternoon, and he'll be replaced by Ryan Buchanan. You remember Ryan came on last week and scored with his first touch. There's a big hit there on the first five. Yellow.
Yep.
Chili bin to the sin bin. Knows better than that. Now they're down to 13.
Cynical effort that from Williams. Buchanan.
Another chance for Buchanan. See if he can light things up a bit here. Well, he's wrapped up by 2 or 3, driven backwards, but he's held onto the ball, and it looks like he's managed to get it to deck, so Rifles should be able to maintain position here. Although they don't seem to have much set out to the left at all. So just give it to the skipper, and he'll say, "Follow me, I'm the Pied Piper," and just eases the pressure on his other guys. Look, there's a bit of off the ball stuff here. No need for that sort of carry on. And
Fisiahi and Wiley.
Wiley, and Superman was in there, and TJ saw it. He had a good look at it, and I'm sure if there was anything too untoward, he'll try to Ponsonby right on the other side of the field. I think it was the right, the left winger there, Paula Cavina, was it? Scooting into a well-placed kick, set up nicely. That makes it 13-0. 22 gone in the second half. Sione Tuatavaki in there playing halfback, and putting up for the new man on the field, Fair Polly, and he's duly taken care of by the Ponsonby defence. And Buchanan says, "I'll have a go."
Oh, he's
no
hit that
mistake,
well.
Robbie. He's got the radar on today, and that'll give us forward some reassurance. If they can get down there and get some penalties, he'll just keep putting them over. And 13 plays 3.
12 minutes to go. I wouldn't expect to be seeing too much ball now in the Ponsonby backline. Side with the pedigree of Ponsonby. Won the last 7 Gallagher Shield finals. Now they have a little move blindside. It's been just a little knock on there. Little knock on. And that's full time. It's called early. We've got 38.5 minutes on the clock here. 13-3. The refs called it. Ponsonby the winner. Give you now to our roving reporter, Jamo, who'll try and get a few words.
Yeah, thanks for that, Stewie. And of course, the referee being the sole adjudicator of time, it's on him to say he's had enough. Half out there, Skip.
Mate. Didn't do the job, but saying that, I think they actually ended up with 15 with the ref. Have to be, you can see why he's not reffing Prem. This is the first Prem game of the year. This has had a absolute shocker out there, I thought. But in saying that, playing 14 men, we should have done the job today, I think.
Yeah, the guys certainly didn't seem like there was any lack of effort or intensity there. Just didn't happen. Just never really got going for you guys.
Never got going. Never really applied pressure for long enough lengths of time. We just keep making errors after we, even when we got down into the 22. But anyway.
Thanks, that's Stewie. And Jez, mate, welcome back.
Cheers, mate. How you going, John, mate?
Good, man. You well? Just got a text through from Graham Massey over in Hong Kong. Sends his regards. Watching it live streaming, mate.
Oh, yeah, of course he will be. Of course, he's a big fan, mate.
Pretty happy with the comeback, mate? Bar the result?
Yeah, mate. It's been a couple of months since a play day, so body held up all right. It's good to get 70 minutes out of the way, but I'd love to play next week, but I'm way back home, so we'll have to hopefully strap on the boots again for a varsity. But just a phase ball, I think, killed us a bit. We got 3 or 4, but we just couldn't extend it out. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll work on it and back at our best again.
Good to see you, man.
Top
Thanks
8.
a lot.
Cheers, bro.
Soon.